So to protect our Winnebago Travato 59KL from the weather, we're going to build a carport with a deck on top, partially covered with a gable roof. The idea is to both keep the weather off our van while providing a deck with a magnificent view of the Olympic Mountains. To get started, I need to remove at least half of this thorny hedge. It's a nightmare to prune and quite dangerous, frankly, so I will be glad to get rid of it. Fortunately, there is an evergreen hedge on the neighbor's side that will keep the privacy intact. So let's get started. I'm going to cut down the bushes with this electric Craftsman chainsaw. I don't want to dig up the roots of these bushes because there's power and water nearby. The utilities run parallel to the hedge. Water and cable and more than likely power. Lily should know. So I'm going to brush the cut trunks with this BioAdvanced Brush Killer. I moved the camper van off the pad so I have full access for cutting down most of this hedge. First bush is a holly bush. And Diane's going to put some pressure on it while I cut it up the trunk a little bit for the first cut so it doesn't fall on me. It's not very heavy, but it's stickery. Timber. Haha. Number one and done. Trying to minimize the handling of this thing. It's nasty. There we go. Get over to the pickup. See if we can get it loaded up.
Put that end in first?
Yeah, let's do the tip end first, I think. We got a mixture of holly trees and this other thorny bush. All right, so same thing. Let's see, I think I'll cut it right down here. Not much. Much? Yeah, now I can see it. One here is not going to be any impact. In fact, I think it's dead. Yep.
That one is dead.
And
do this one first?
Yes. It's tied up in this other branch.
Yeah, we're going to have to cut it right there with a locker.
Yep. Well, as you can see, this is a process. There you go. There you go. That's coming. Yeah. So it's these very sharp, firm thorns that we're trying to avoid. They penetrate everything. Leather gloves, flesh. So that's what we're avoiding. It'll be nice to have these eliminated. Making some progress. Being serenaded by a couple of frogs. Pickup is already half full. We can probably crush it down. This is the one I'm going to get. I think I'll cut it from over here, Diane. I don't think it's going to fall. It's pretty intertwined, but
okay.
Maybe put some pressure on that. Got a Stellar J talking to us. There's a stake we got to be careful about. I don't know what it's there for. I don't know how secure it is. It's, well, it's intertwined with stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it's stuck. We just gotta pick away at it.
Jay, Sky. It's gonna be downright ugly. You have dead cedar.
It'll green up
Okay.
once it's exposed to the sun again. Twined in the cedar too. So, no, we're gonna have to wait until we get some other stuff out. No, here it comes. I think that's a load. Ready to take the first load of cuttings to Lazy J. A little progress, but a lot more to go. So intertwined, it's pretty safe just to cut them. There's some more of those nasty, sharp thorns. They really bite. Gotta be careful. I'm gonna lop off some of the tops of these bushes so they're not so tall as they fall. Oh, that's what I don't want to have happen. Hey, we got some good work done. 2 Chinooks. Wow. That's impressive. I'd say I got about half this thorny hedge removed. The portion that we need to have removed to build our carport. The objective is to get it at least to the border with the evergreen hedge on the other side, which is right there. So there's a lot more hedge to remove, but I'm hedging my bet I'll get it done tomorrow. Here I am, starting day 2 of this stickery hedge removal process. And again, my ultimate destination is right about here. Like I did yesterday afternoon, I'm going to use the loppers to get the tall ones.
Okay.
So they don't land on me when I cut down the trunk. Moving on to the holly bush. Taunting me. That's a big one. Now the holly bush is exposed. Be easier to get at. This holly bush will be the last one I remove in this hedge. The remaining hedge has got nice berries on it, place for the birds to hang out, and it provides some privacy. The last one to cut. in this hedge. A lot of thorns on this one. There we go. Well, just some cleanup to do. Cut down these trunks to the ground. Put some poison on it to kill the roots. And I'm done. Well, a couple of trips to Lazy J too. Diane's been working hard cleaning up all around these trunks. We cleaned up these stumps and removed the dirt and debris and rocks around the base so I can cut it close to the ground and then apply the root killer. I'm going to cut these stumps down as close to the dirt as I can without getting into the dirt. Was that sucker growth? This root looks dead already, but just in case. The last two I had to saw by hand because the chain became dull on my chainsaw. But I got her done. And I'm tired. Now I'll apply the brush killer to kill the roots on these open cut stumps. Try to get it all. Matrix of roots here. One more dose. I think that'll do it. Can always apply more in the future should any growth come back. All done. 2 days and 3 loads to Lazy J's. Well, this is the 3rd load. I removed this section of Thorny Hedge. I'm guessing I saved about $1,000 or more by removing this 24-foot section of stickery, thorny hedge myself, leaving this last section here for privacy. It wasn't that hard, but it was a challenge. You gotta be careful. Only got pricked twice, no blood.